I'm a public health and a medical professional, and today I'm going to talk to you about this coronavirus pandemic and how to maintain your mental hygiene during this time of quarantine. As you all know, that personal hygiene is everybody is raving about, and there's a lot of information, lot of emphasis on keeping your hands clean, washing your hands and keeping sanitizer handy, using mask, all these things. But on top of that, mental hygiene is something which has been ignored in our previous days also before quarantine, and during this time of quarantine that we are totally confined in our own spaces, not being able to move around freely. There is a mental pressure and stress which builds up because we are confined, more so by imposition and not voluntary as such. So that is why I'm going to give you small 3 tips about how to maintain mental hygiene, which is sometimes it's even more important than physical hygiene. So number one is very important, is not to obsess over the data which is of the infection rates and how many people are getting infected, how many cases, deaths, everything, especially in your area and in your state, districts. It's fine to look at the data as the fact, but don't try to process it too much, that okay, it's in my area, I need to be very very cautious and all those things. Don't create a chain of thought about it. Sometimes it's unconscious. That's why I'm saying that try not to see a lot of news about it. If you want to be aware of the situation, then see the snippet or print media or something which is consigned with the factual situation, and not so much with the other paraphernalia which is going around. So that's one thing, because there's a lot of unconscious processing which keeps on happening in our mind, which is not in our control, and it creates a lot of mental stress inadvertently, and it might reflect and express itself in various forms which you might not know. So that's one important thing. Keep yourself away from the TV. Don't watch it 24/7. Second most important thing is try reviving some of your old hobbies, like like your childhood hobbies or games that you used to play as a child or as a teenager. If you don't remember, ask your parents or your older siblings, like carom or cards or Uno cards, or there are so many indoor games that you could play. So go back to your childhood and live those childhood times again. Play with your siblings and parents. Help out in the house as much as possible. That's definitely one thing which could be proven to be very rejuvenating for you. And the third and most important thing is try not to plan your whole day, since from the morning till the night you sleep, because our whole life has been, since we are in job or in studies, our whole life has been in a kind of a daily routine. So this is the first time when we have this situation where things are very uncertain and we don't know if you're going to go back to work tomorrow or maybe next month or when. So take this opportunity of uncertainty and roll it in your favor. Try to spend some time alone. Don't try to plan too much that how you're going to go about your day. So keep some time alone just for yourself, without your phone, without your friends, without anything, but just being by yourself, or being with your plants, or if you have a garden, or just spend some time with nature. And you can go to the roof also, you can do some sky gazing, just look at the sky, clouds, birds, trees, the wonderful breeze which is flowing across. Try to spend at least half an hour a day in the evening or in the morning with nature, and you will see the kind of transformation it may be able to bring about, and it will definitely carry forward in your the life after the quarantine also, which I would like to call it as. So these are the 3 tips to keep yourself mentally healthy. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too much to do, but very simple things. There's very simple tweaks that you can do in your daily life to help yourself maintaining mentally healthy. That's it, and stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye. Take care.
If you're facing any kind of mental health issues, please feel free to reach out to the number appearing on the screen for a professional help. Thank you.